Hey guys, what is up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. So, today's video I planned out to be a little different than what it actually is going to be. I actually planned this video to be like an on-the-road video to show you guys how I was doing, or how I was going to be like doing Instacart, because I was finally approved to start lifting more, and I was finally ready. So yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing Instacart again. So I get up, I get myself ready for the day or whatever. A couple things happened. So on my last video, I mentioned Crystal. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I did post that we had to put Crystal down, and I've lost 2 animals. I lost Annie and I've lost now Crystal in like a month span, so that's been a lot to deal with. So there's that. And then also, when I'm filming this, Tuesday, October 13th, Tuesdays are not good days in my areas for Instacart. They've never been. So there's like no batches, and if there is, they're not good batches for Instacart. So if you don't know what Instacart is, basically it's like a delivery service for groceries. I am a shopper. If you know what Doordash is, it's basically that, but for groceries. For some reason, I'm really uncomfortable doing Doordash, but I'm comfortable doing Instacart. I don't know, it's like a weird insecurity of mine. Maybe one day I'll do Doordash, but for right now, I just can't seem to bring myself to do it. It's 11:32. I'm about to have breakfast, my first meal of the day. Well, this is my like brunch, I guess. I've been having this meal every single day. I'm like skipping all over the place. But yeah, I was gonna have like an on the road like plan, show you guys what I'm eating on the road. It's pretty much the same things that I'm eating while I'm here at the house, but different. I don't know. It's the same, but it's different. But since we're here, I'm just gonna make some food. While I was sitting there talking, this is Tanner, by the way. Okay, so I gotta put in a little disclaimer here. If you have not had weight loss surgery, please do not try and eat the small amounts that are in this video. I do not want you guys eating super small amounts. This is like a trigger warning. You need to eat. Your body deserves food, and you need to fuel your body. My stomach is the size of an egg, so that's why I'm eating so small. So if you're wondering where I'm at in my stages, I had surgery August 28th. So I'm almost 2 months out, and I'm allowed to have vegetables as tolerated. I was just told to kind of saute them. My nutritionist said I'm handling everything very well, to pretty much just do everything as my booklet tells me, and just as tolerated. If things are making me sick, stop eating them. So that's what I'm doing. So I have been absolutely loving this. This is my calcium chew, by the way, that I haven't taken yet. I'm gonna make one of these real good jalapeno and white cheddar chicken bites. Literally one, because I'm not gonna be able to eat anymore. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to eat the whole thing that I'm gonna make. So for 3 poppers, it's 190 calories, 22 grams of protein, but I'm only gonna make one. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of veggies in here. I have some broccoli that I'm gonna cut up. I have some mushrooms. I have some bell pepper and some jalapeno, some Brussels sprouts, and then I have the actual peppers, and then I have some mushroom lovers pasta sauce. I've been using the crap out of this. Like, I've been eating this like every single day. I don't know, I'm obsessed with it. And Brussels sprouts are like a harder to digest vegetable. Just make sure you cook them well. I don't know, my stomach isn't having an issue with like any type of vegetables. However, I do want to say I am chewing everything extremely well. So like, I don't know if that has something to do with it, or if it has to do with me being young. I don't know. Listen to your surgeon. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up real quick. I'll actually show you how much I'm using. I think I'm actually going to mix some Gen Pro into the sauce. I made like So the night Crystal passed away, I made like homemade pizza for me and my mom because we needed comfort food. And I used these Joseph's, I don't know, these are like the lavash breads or whatever. They are 6 grams of net carbs, which I don't really care about carbs like that. 6 grams of protein, and that's for the whole thing. So mind you, when I made this pizza, I was only able to eat this much. So literally a fourth of it. So like, I take everything with like a grain of salt when it comes to like looking at carbs and stuff and calories and stuff now. Because like, I'm not even absorbing the nutrients the same, and the carbs, I'm not getting that many at once. So, you know, let's all remember that. So I'm gonna cut all this up and we're gonna make my brunch. Kind of looks kind of big on screen, but I don't know. You can see it in my sink. So I am just gonna, all right, so this is what the little Real Goods thing looks like, and I'm just gonna cut it up. This is what it looks like on the inside, by the way. All right, so I just warmed my pasta sauce up so that the Gen Pro, this is an unflavored protein. It mixes better with this. So I'm actually going to be using this for dinner as well. So that's why I'm just mixing it in one of these bowls instead of, I don't know. But I'm going to be using it for meal prep. So yeah. I'm going to mix in probably just 1 scoop, maybe a scoop and a half. That'll add 45 grams of protein to this little bit of pasta sauce. I might have to put in more for what I'm doing later, but it's fine. For right now, it's fine. And no, this protein powder you cannot taste in the sauce. You cannot taste it. I'm gonna start off with 1 scoop. And guys, just like that, I just added 30 grams of protein to this freaking sauce. Gen Pro, sponsor me. Okay, so I have my veggies, and I'm just gonna take my chicken, and I'm just gonna take some of my sauce, and I'm just gonna throw it in there. Boom, and I'm just gonna mix it up. Now I'm gonna go reheat it on the stove because it's probably like a little, it's not warm. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna throw a little bit of Parm cheese, and it's like a veggie, I don't want to call it chicken parm because I don't want to be disrespectful. I just spilled some of it, but like, that's what it kind of tastes like. So like, I know some of you guys were like, oh my god, are you going to eat the whole pan? No. So there's the other half. I just made the whole pan because I needed some for tomorrow because I do plan on Instacarting, so I'm meal prepping. I meal prepped lunch for tomorrow. So I'm going to add some of the shaker Parm cheese and bone apple tea. And then of course my biggest recommendation is a baby spoon or fork. These are from the Dollar Tree. I couldn't find baby forks that are like this, but I don't know, it's perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna eat a no sugar added Outshine popsicle. Okay, so I've snacked on some of these. And when I start snacking on stuff, I'm like, okay, I need to eat some protein. I don't even know how many I had. I just know that I was like kind of graze eating. And I do want to say this. So I'm dealing with a lot. Losing 2 animals in less than a month is incredibly hard. And I don't know how to deal with my emotions without eating. And at the same time, losing your coping mechanism is also hard. So like, I'm also learning what to do. I don't know, I feel like I'm going insane. My appointment with my therapist isn't for another week. Like, there's a lot going on. I'm honestly struggling, and then I'm dealing with like comments online. I'm trying to like do my best with, I don't want to say like not read the comments, because I'm reading the comments, but like whatever to the comments, and like take it with like a grain of salt and just like ignore like negative ones, because I don't ever want to say to you guys that I don't read the comments, because that's not true at all. I read my comments. I love reading my comments even when there's negativity, and that's just not me. That's not me as a person to not read my comments. And like, some people, they just always have something to say. Tanner wants to show you that he's in everything. Are you in everything? Look at how big he's gotten. He is like just growing. He is just skyrocketing. He sees Stella over there. And of course, Stella. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna look up some stuff on Pinterest to find like maybe some high protein recipes or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a cheese quesadilla again and make a smoothie at the end of the day. I don't know. I've lost in total 41 pounds. Okay, so it's been a little bit later. I honestly just ate some more chips. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I didn't eat any protein. It's been one of those days. I haven't been feeling it. It is what it is. Not every day is gonna be perfect, and I'm not gonna come onto YouTube and act like I have these absolute perfect days. That's not what I'm about. So, with that being said, I got my vitamins in the mail. So I get a lot of questions about, with eating so little, like, what about like your nutrients and stuff like that? Because when you're not eating a lot, like, you're not getting the nutrition that you need. So when you have bariatric surgery or any type of weight loss surgery, you are on a vitamin for the rest of your life. Like, that's it. That's it. So I have to take these are the ones that I went with. These are the bariatric fusion ones. I think I have to take 2 of these a day, and calcium with these as well. And I will be tested, my blood work will be tested again to see if anything is low as far as like iron or anything like that, in like a month or so, and then we'll see what happens from there. But hopefully nothing's low or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna make dinner here in a little bit, and yeah, we're gonna pack in some nutrients there. But I'm taking my vitamin. This is my first time trying this, and I got the cherry flavor. It tastes like chalk. I'm not even. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make a ricotta bake. So the first thing you obviously need is ricotta cheese. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw some fat-free cheese in. Doesn't matter the brand. And then I'm gonna put in some Parmesan cheese. And an egg. And then some marinara sauce. And then some Italian seasoning. Some Gen Pro, which is unflavored protein, some adobo, some pink salt, and some spinach. And I also threw in some pepper, I just didn't show it apparently. So first thing I did was went ahead and threw in the Gen Pro and the ricotta into a bowl. I actually didn't use like a mixing bowl. I decided it would be a good idea to use a Cool Whip bowl. Use a mixing bowl, it would have just been easier. I actually didn't have enough room, so I had to make it work, but it was fine. But yeah, so I went ahead and mixed my unflavored protein powder. I don't even know how many scoops I used. I didn't measure pretty much anything in this entire video. I just went with my heart, and yeah, so seasonings, everything, just went ahead with my heart, and that's just how we do it over here. So then I threw in the spinach once it was all cooled down and sauteed, so that way I didn't scramble the egg. And then I mixed in some of the protein into the marinara as well. And pretty much just made sure that there was protein throughout the entire thing. Just because I've been kind of slacking in getting protein in other places throughout the day. So I just wanted to make sure that this was like really jam-packed with protein. You know, as much as I can. Because unfortunately our bodies don't absorb anything over 30 grams in one sitting. So that sucks. But anyways, I went ahead and lined my cupcake liners. I have silicone liners, and popped them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. I actually burned mine. I put them in for 40 minutes. I only recommend 30. But yeah, and then I put the sauce on top of them, put some cheese on top of them, and they were absolutely delicious. Alright, so they're a little bit overdone, whatever, they'll still be good. So the rest of these will go in the freezer, and yeah, they freeze well, and when you put them in the microwave, they get a little crust underneath of them. They're so good. Honestly, I love them so much. They're actually one of my favorite post-op meals. So I'm making myself some hot chocolate, because that sounds good. Alright, so to end off my day, I had some like peppers and cream cheese. I don't know, guys, I'm really struggling. And I'm not talking about like I'm struggling to get protein in and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, I am just going through a lot, and I don't know how to deal with my emotions. When you go through traumatic stuff, this is something that is not talked about a lot, especially with the surgery. When you go through traumatic stuff, you no longer have the coping mechanism that you used to have. Now you have to find a new outlet, or the coping mechanism that you used to have is now going to make you sick. So let's talk about this, for example. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. And this isn't me telling you guys this stuff for you guys to bash me or for any other reason but to inform you and to show you guys the reality of surgery. And I don't know, just to be very transparent with you guys. So I made my dad frozen lasagna, like the kind, Aldi frozen lasagna, the kind you get from the freezer, right? And me and my mom had the ricotta bake that I made, and there was leftovers. So I don't know, in like a weak moment, I just decided to eat some of it because there was leftovers, and I was just like, fuck it. I was in a weak moment, whatever, I ate some of it. Not even 5 minutes later, I got sick. It's moments like that when you're not even thinking are the moments that are like, why did I do this? You sit there and think to yourself, why did I have this surgery? Like, what was the reason I did this? Why did I do this to myself, you know? This surgery isn't easy. So many things have changed in my life, and now in times where I want to overeat, I can't. I just simply can't. I physically can't. I feel like this is almost like a diary, like a weekly diary almost. It's like, dear diary. But yeah, this is where I'm at this point. Like, this isn't like an update video, but this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 40 pounds in 2 months is a really big deal. It's a lot of weight, and in my head, I'm like, yeah, you should have lost more. Like, no, you're fine. Shut up, Tiffany. That's what I ate today. I'm gonna drink. Yeah, I've been drinking these throughout the day too. I still can't drink water because my body's like, fuck no. hopefully soon. We're still waiting on it. We're going on 2 months of no water. Don't know how my organs are liking that, but we're eating spinach, so that's good. So that's all I'm eating for today. I'm gonna be honest, today wasn't the best day for me. I'm dealing with a lot. I guess just keep me in your prayers, guys, because mentally I'm not doing good. But that's all I got for you guys. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll be here tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Bye.